Welcome to Mansfield Stadium in Madison, Wisconsin. Level 2 high school football tonight. I'm Chris Conley, just a few minutes away from kickoff between the DC Everest Evergreens and the Madison Memorial Spartans. Both teams played and came out winners on Friday. Of course, it's a single elimination tournament, so the loser sees their football season come to an end tonight. Evergreens got here with a convincing win over Hudson. They put up 50 points, 50-21. I think it was their best defensive game of the season. You say, well, Chris, they gave up 21 points. The 21 is deceiving. One of the touchdowns came when the second stringers were in late in the second half. Another one of the touchdowns came after a fumble, so it was a short field. The Everest defense allowed only one long drive in that win over Hudson, knocking off the number 2 seed. How did Madison Memorial get here? Well, they brought the SPASH football season to an end. They jumped out to a 27-0 lead before recording a 33-20 victory over Stevens Point. Again, SPASH, a number 6 seed, falling on this field last week. Madison Memorial, the Spartans will be in their home all green with white numerals, and they're a balanced offense, about half and half between run and pass. Evergreens, well, you know what? The all-conference honors came out a couple of days ago. Offensive Player of the Year is Everest running back Blake Bankston, who's big out of the backfield and big running the football, too. Last week, another game above 200 yards of total offense. Tonight's pregame is brought to you by Auto Select, located on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty, free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. That's Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston and Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. In fact, there are a lot of Evergreens who got regular season honors, including Everest's new head coach, Braden Mitchell, Coach of the Year in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, and a well-earned honor. Teams will be coming out onto the field. National anthem. Madison Memorial has won the pregame toss. They've deferred their choice to the second half. Evergreens will start on offense. Kickoff is just over 5 minutes away. We'll be back after this break on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Any way you look at it, this is a cold weather game tonight. It's 42 degrees as we get closer to kickoff. The saving grace is that there's no wind. I mean, hopefully it's the kind of weather that you'll forget about once the game is underway. Evergreens are already on the field. They're lining up for the national anthem. The Memorial Spartans will be coming out in just a moment. Spartans come in with a 9-1 record. Their only loss to Verona, and that cost them the conference title. Had a loss back in week 4, shut out 10-0. Nothing but wins since then. So the Evergreens are conference champions. The Madison Memorial Spartans are not, finishing in second place. Madison Memorial cheerleaders are bundled up tonight. Can't blame them. It's a cold night to be outside for sure. Evergreens, by the way, are well represented at this really big stadium. All of the bleachers are on the home sidelines here, and the bleachers are tall and deep. They run from goal line to goal line. Evergreens had a fan bus, got a lot of parents and supporters here today. The crowd may actually be closer to 50-50. The Memorial Fight Song is playing. Team will be on the field in just a moment. This is a shared facility. The Madison West Regents also call this field their home. They were 4-5 this year. Should be underway shortly. Winner of tonight's game, well, we'll be keeping an eye on the Middleton-Waunakee game. Waunakee's a number 1, Middleton's a number 4. So if it's the Evergreens that advance, they'll be on the road again next week. And depending on who wins this game, the Spartans could get a home game next week if it's against Middleton. They'll be on the road if Wanakee comes out a winner. And we'll keep you updated on that score. It'll be in the lower left part of our Zaleski Sports screen as we go through tonight. For all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. You have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency. Their business revolves around you. I am sure it is just cold enough outside that if we started a moment or two early, I don't think anyone would complain about that. And we're still waiting for Madison Memorial to take the field. The locker rooms are underneath the big and tall grandstand. We're really up high. It feels like we climbed enough stairs to be in Sun Prairie for tonight's game. The Madison Memorial faithful are here. Everest coach Luke Kunin, who's up here in the press box, a couple of seats to our left. He's kind of an unofficial team historian, says you have to go back to the 1980s for the last time the Evergreens played a Madison school from anywhere. And he says it was the Madison West Regents, not tonight's opponent. Here comes the host school, Madison Memorial, onto the field. Madison Memorial brings a senior quarterback to the party, 6'2", Owen Fielder. Fielder is not a particularly big kid, tall but skinny. Logan George, 6'1", by the way, co-quarterback of the year when the conference announcements came. He shares quarterback honors in the Wisconsin Valley Conference with Grant Chandana from Spash. All right, let's go down to field level for the national anthem. Crowd has already heard the sportsmanship announcement from the WIAA. We'll be underway shortly. How can you tell it's a cold weather game? You look at the concession sign. Everything is pre-printed. Gatorade, soda, bottled water, and handwritten at the bottom, hot chocolate. It is a hot chocolate kind of night. The crowd comes to its feet. Here's the Star-Spangled Banner. Evergreens to receive the opening kickoff when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
Does pineapple belong on pizza? That is one question your bank will never ask. They'll also never call, email, or text to ask you your username, password, or PIN. That's a total scammer move. Abbey Bank and the American Bankers Association are sharing tips to help you spot scams, fight fraud, and protect your money. Think you can outsmart the scammers? Test your scam IQ at banksneverasked.com. Follow us on social media for more great info this month. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Nevin Poppy and Blake Bangston back to return the opening kickoff. Wind will not be a factor tonight at all. Dead calm. This is Miles Hosking to kick off. He approaches. Lads, light this candle. We're underway. Line drive, bounces, and goes into the end zone. Evergreens will start at the 20. Blake Bangston, number 5, in the green glow-in-the-dark football cleats. And the gloves to match. So Blake is easily identifiable. He'll tote the ball a lot. Everest senior quarterback Logan George to lead the offense onto the field, 1st and 10 with 80 yards of real estate in front of them. Two receivers high. One down low, Xavier Edwards, all conference wide receiver, down at the 20-yard line. Bottom part of your Zaleski Sports screen. From the pistol, Bangston shifts to the right. And he'll carry on 1st down right up the middle. Bangston is forward. He rips off 8 or 9 yards. In fact, he fell forward and gets right to the 30. They give him 10, and it looks like we're going to move the sticks on 1st down. Very encouraging on the first play from scrimmage. The Everest offensive line pushed back the Spartans defensive line. Power football again. Twins to either side from the 30-yard line. Bangston again between the tackles. Spartans have this one stood up. It's a gain of just a yard or 2. Yeah, they'll spot him out to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 8. Evergreens huddle up between every play. Logan George over to the sideline to bring this one into the huddle himself. Two receivers up high. Big tight end Cole O'Brien is at the end, the right side of the line. Bangston late shift. Evergreens now jumbo to the left side with another late shift. Bangston tries to get an edge. He does. Bangston is forward. He breaks into the secondary, still on his feet. Looked like he was going to be escorted out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Kept his footing, gets across midfield, and got another 15 yards out of that run. So Blake Bangston is a presence early in the game. And again, the blocking scheme looked good for the Evergreens. Shifted the 2 extra linemen to that left side, and it paid dividends. 23 yards on the carry for Bangston. So Bangston's rolling up the numbers already. Bangston again on 1st down. High steps through the middle between the tackles. He's forward for another 4 yards. Again, the Spartans a week ago played from in front the entire game. Built a 27-0 lead against Stevens Point. Evergreens are marching on this first possession of the ball game tonight. So you may immediately put the Spartans in kind of an uncomfortable position. Everything's been on the ground so far. Stay with what's working. Bangston busts into the secondary. He splits tackles. He's inside the 25-yard line. One of the Madison defenders coming off looked like Sam Aparicio was dinged. In fact, Aparicio went down, could not get off the field. Now he pops up again and gets over to the sidelines. 1st and 10, Evergreens. 2.5 minutes into this one, and the trend is positive for the Trees. All Bankston tries to get the corner. This is kind of strung out. Bankston falls forward for only 1 yard. Evergreens were unable to set an edge on the far side of the field that time. We're brought to you by J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968. They've stayed in the Felch family ever since. Locally owned, a manufacturer that specializes in tube bending, welding, brazing, hydraulic tube assemblies, end forming, cutting, machining, and laser cutting. Tubing materials include carbon steel, copper, stainless steel, and aluminum. Find or join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or apply online, jdtubebending.com. Officially no gain at 2nd and 10. Gonna pass here. Logan George over the middle, just wide, out of the reach of Cole O'Brien. O'Brien didn't have a lot of separation there. 3rd and 10. Evergreens have been a good team for 3rd down conversions, but this is probably 4 down territory in this spot of the field. Move the ball down to the 24-yard line. So 2 chances to get down to the 15-yard line and get a new set of downs. Twins to either side. Logan George loads up the pistol here. Man across the formation, so 3 down low. Blitz is coming. George shovel pass forward, and it's incomplete. George released that faster than he wanted to. The Madison Memorial blitz was getting home. It's 4th down. The Evergreens are going to try a field goal from here on a cold night. Jake Stasiak will kick from the 26. This is from the 31. This will be a 41-yard try, no wind. Stasiak trying to give the Evergreens an early lead. Here's the snap. A little bit high, down to the uprights. It's got the distance. It is good! Stasiak from 41 yards, and the Evergreens draw first blood. It's 3-0. Madison Memorial on offense when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
For those about to shop, we salute you. We want you to let loose and choose a deal that best suits you, cause we're thunderstorm.
Mittens has gotten down and dirty with deals on furniture, done dirt cheap.
Mittens in Marshfield is
Back in black!
all month long for Black November.
Something you should remember about the kicking game, it's a little bit of a different animal on a cold night like this. That football feels and travels different, and Jake Stasiak put all of his leg into it. 41-yard field goal to open the scoring for the Evergreens. I guess what you think about if you're an Everest fan is games like this are won by scoring touchdowns, and the drive got down to the 24-yard line and stalled out from there. Stasiak will kick it off. Line drive, bounding kick, picked up inside the 15-yard line. Trying this near sideline, caught from behind. That's a good defensive play. Vander Truax came up, made that stop. That was Evan Henry on the return. From the 30-yard line, Spartans start there. Their quarterback, Owen Fielder, is one of the team captains. They also appear like they will huddle up between plays. They didn't have a play called to start this down. Ball's on the near hash. 2 receivers high, 1 down low. Evergreens, it's kind of a light box. Got some players back in the defensive secondary. Got a throw on first down. Pass underneath is complete. Gain of 7 or 8 yards. Marion Moore is one of their favorite receiving targets. He's also a team captain. Moore thought for a moment about cutting back and then decided to lunge forward. A gain of 7 on first down. Evergreens did not send pressure on that first try. One receiver way up high. That's Manly Lopez Darden to the far side of the field. Got two receivers down low on the second and short. On the ground, spun back. Running back lunges forward and gets first down yardage. Needed the 40. Got to the 41. That's Cam Parker. So Memorial moves the chains on their first possession. Two receivers to the far wide side of the field. One receiver down low. Long count. Play action. Pass down low. Too tall. Incomplete. Looking for Marion Moore again. Nevin Poppy was closing, so that's the Evergreens' best defensive back on their best receiver. Best on the incompletion. 2nd and 10. You know, on a cold night like this, drops and ball security will factor into today's game. On a cold night, I'd want to have the running game in evidence. Two receivers high, one down low. Got a man in the slot on the low side of the field, too. On 2nd and 10. Evergreens send only 3. Protection is good. Down the field, this is overthrown, almost intercepted. Into double coverage. Nevin Poppy and Silas Weber were back there. I mean, you're hoping that Marion Moore, your best receiver, can go up there and fight for the ball, but Moore didn't have any separation. Third and 10. A chance for the Everest defense to get off the field. Evergreens blitz in a lot of situations like this. Let's see what the thinking is on this third down play. Got to get across midfield and down to the 49-yard line. Evergreens late shift. Evergreens do not blitz. Quarterback has good protection, throws, and overshoots his receiver. It's a 3 and out on back-to-back-to-back incomplete passes. Spartans are going to punt. We're sponsored by Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. On 2nd and 3rd down, the Evergreens only rushed 3, opting for extra defensive backs. Going to punt this away to Nevin Poppy, who awaits back at his own 15-yard line. Poppy is fast and was one of the leading return men in the Wisconsin Valley Conference this season. Kick is short. This is blown dead. Blown dead before the kick. Got a penalty here. False start. So this punt will come from 5 yards further back. The punter, Gavin Mulkey, and that kick, even though he booted it away, showed that kick was a little bit short. Nevin Poppy is moving up. Poppy is 15 more yards upfield than where he was going to receive this punt originally. Evergreens are rushing, almost blocked. Nevin Poppy will let it bounce. Rolls out of bounds at around the 25-yard line. Evergreens will get their second possession there. Everest marched the first time but settled for a field goal. Back on offense now with 7:11 to play in the first quarter. Brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back the way it was quickly and efficiently, plus 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. All the yardage on that first drive came in the hands of Blake Bangston. Three receivers high, one down low on 1st and 10 for the Evergreens on their second possession. Man, across the formation, it's a jet sweep. And the Evergreens have the edge across the 25 and out of bounds to the 27-yard line, 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10 on 1st down. Spot the play forward for 9, so it's 2nd down. Play is being signaled in to Logan George, the Everest quarterback. I think it was Pregame. Cohen Pregame carried? Yes, he did. Evergreen showed the jet sweep for the first time on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and short, so the whole playbook opens up here. Gonna throw. Protection is good. George stands in the pocket and lets it fly downfield. There's bumping. It's almost intercepted. Incidental contact to Pregame downfield. Not enough to draw a flag. I think I agree that you keep the flag in your pocket there. The Evergreens confident that they can pick up 3rd and short. The pass protection for Logan George was excellent. Could have read the cap times back there in the pocket. 3rd and 1. Just one receiver here. 2 backs. Bangston, second man through. 1st down, no problem. Moves the pile across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. New set of downs for Everest. Wiggly Field on Schofield Avenue in Weston is the perfect place to find great food and cold drinks for the whole family or for the team after a big win. Sign up for volleyball leagues or stop by for lunch and dinner. Wiggly Field and Dome. That's Wiggly Field in Weston. Coming up to the halfway part of the first quarter. Both teams have had the ball once. Spartans picked up a 1st down, then had to punt the ball away. Evergreen drove and settled for a field goal. Extra linemen shift to the left side on 1st down. Back to Bangston. Bangston busts into the secondary. He's got 12 more yards. Across midfield and down to the 44-yard line. Evergreens have had an easier time moving the ball against the Madison Memorial defense than Madison Memorial has had against the Everest defense. And again, Madison's been pass-oriented on their one possession on this cold night. Evergreen's been keeping the ball on the ground. Just one receiver, extra blockers. George in the backfield, Bangston's alongside. Handoff, Bangston again between the tackles. Again, Bangston had just a small hole to kind of shimmy through, but he's still got 5 yards. He's down to the 39-yard line. So that's productive on 1st down. Everest with the ball and playing from in front. Xavier Edwards is the one receiver up top on 2nd down. To Bangston again between the tackles. The pile moves forward, but he is short of the 1st down. Bangston's got 2. Here comes 3rd and 3. So, I mean, it looks like the Everest approach. Here's Blake Bangston. He's our best offensive player. Till you show you can stop him, he's carrying the rock. Evergreens need the 34-yard line. 3rd down. Picked up a 3rd and shorter earlier on this drive. Bangston again cuts back. 1st down, Blake Bangston. Bangston didn't have to go all the way to the sidelines. The edge was set by that left side of the line. He moves the chains. 6 more yards to the 31-yard line. You know, the thing that you like, too, about all of this, I mean, Madison Memorial's a 9-1 team, and they like to throw the ball, and you keep that high-powered offense off the field when you've got it, and are taking up these long, time-consuming drives. Extra personnel now to the right side of the line. A pitch to Bankston. Got the block there. And Bankston's inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Bankston gets 7 on first down. Yeah, the Evergreens shifted the 2 extra linemen over to that near side, and that's where the run play went. Pitch to Bankston. Bankston gets to the corner, and he's still going. He's into the red zone across the 25, down to the 20, 15-yard line, out of bounds. Bankston, first down yardage. 12 more yards there. They'll spot him out at the 13. First trip to the red zone for either of these teams tonight. And this Memorial defense has been on the field for a long time in this first quarter. Two receivers down low, receiver in the slot up high. Evergreens shift again to the right side. Got a whistle here and a delay of game on the Evergreens, a red zone penalty. Evergreens will walk 5 yards back. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. You'll score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Evergreens can pick up a first down if they move the ball down to the 4-yard line. Logan George designed rollout. No, it's misdirection. Counterplay. Bankston gets back the penalty yards and more. Brought down to the 6. 13 yards for Blake Bankston. Logan George sold the misdirection, had that ball on his hip, or at least made it look like it was. Well, they'll spot him back at the 8-yard line. That's kind of a stingy spot. 2nd and 5. So officially a 10-yard gain for Bankston. Evergreen shift again. Got a whistle here. What's this? Memorial was in the neutral zone. This is going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Spartans. Let's see if it's enough to gift the Evergreens a first down. This will be depending on where the umpire spots it. He's marking it just short. So it's 2nd and maybe half a yard. Evergreens got down to the 24-yard line on their first possession, settled for a long field goal. Bankston again, high steps into the end zone. Touchdown, Evergreens! 5-yard touchdown run. Blake Bankston's been doing all the work. And the Evergreens go up by 2 scores. Bankston's making a statement so far in this game. Evergreens shift into point after formation. Jake Stasiak to try the kick. To the uprights, it's a line drive and it's no good. So it'll be 9-0. The Evergreens still have a 2-score lead. That's a Serve Pro Jamie Wetzel touchdown. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. Evergreens will be kicking off to the Spartans when we come back. Level 2 high school football on Zaleski Sports.
A nice controlled turn, and here comes the pontoon. What a boat.
I don't know that you can have a better activity today than the pontoon through this event. I said this is a world-class event. That was a world-class trailering of that pontoon right there.
Now we've got the green arrow, so now you got a little bit of a... Oh! U-turn! U-turn! Oh, my goodness.
U-turn? You got to be kidding me.
It's a broadcaster's dream because we're literally in the middle of a crossing pattern.
Evergreens have had the ball twice and have moved the ball both times. Boy, isn't high school football funny? The Evergreens try a 41-yard field goal that's unheard of in the high school game, and it's good. And then the very same kicker, a line drive and fails on a point-after touchdown. 9 instead of 10-0, and Jake Stasiak will be kicking off. Just like Hudson a week ago, Madison Memorial is finding that the Evergreens are not your typical number 7 seed. Taken from inside the 10-yard line, got a block there. This is a big return. Big hit, though, out across the 40 to the 44-yard line. That's Marion Moore, their best wide receiver, who was pummeled. A punishing hit. But Memorial starts with good field position. 2:18 to play first quarter. Evergreens play with a little bit of a cushion here. Now, Owen Fielder, incomplete on his last 3 pass tries. That's from the last drive. Two receivers low, single man up high. They have one-on-one coverage with Nevin Poppy to the far side of the field if they want it on first down. It's a handoff. Evergreens swallow that up. Thor Fowler near the bottom of the pile. Cam Parker got 2 yards. And again, the Evergreens so far tonight, it's been a light box defensively. That's Marion Moore, the top receiver, again, way up high. Nevin Poppy, one-on-one coverage for him. 2 more receivers down low on 2nd and 8. Going to throw. The protection is good. Throwing downfield. It is caught. Did he hold it? Yes, he did. Caught. Marion Moore. Boy, that play was set up because the Everest pass rush did not get home. All the way down to the 15-yard line. And just like that, Madison Memorial shows quick strike ability. Spot him at the 16. We'll have about a minute to play in the first quarter by the time the Spartans come up to the line of scrimmage and snap the ball. Do the Evergreens decide to send an extra rusher or two? Moore, who made the catch, is not out there. Now, there he is. He's across the formation. Going to throw to the end zone up high. Too high, incomplete. Looking for Sam Aparicio, too tall. Aparicio's 5. As we were saying, Aparicio is 5'8", so he is not the tallest target. 2nd and 10 after the big pass play downfield. Play action? No, it's a run. Gain of 3 or 4 yards up the middle. Ben Baylor on the carry. 3rd down and 6. Get a first down if they move the ball down to the 7-yard line. Football's brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage, your local, transparent, fun, passionate mortgage pro, providing opportunities for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Going to throw on 3rd down. Evergreens have pressure right in the quarterback's face. He had to throw it early. One of the few times the Evergreens were getting some pressure on Owen Fielder. Here comes fourth down. Spartans have a decision to make, trailing 9-0. Spartans are a good special teams team. This would be an easy field goal if that's what they want. Field goal unit is coming out. This will be a 30-yard try. Ty Aparicio to kick. From straight on. Here's the snap. It's good. Kick to the uprights. It's good. So the Spartans are heard from. It's 9-3 on the final play of the first quarter. We'll change sides, and the Evergreens will get the ball when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
I'm Chris Conley. Second quarter about to get underway. Level 2 high school football tonight. Coverage on Zaleski Sports. We're at Mansfield Stadium in Madison. Very nice facility. All of the bleachers are on the home side, so the Evergreens, it's nice and quiet all the way across the other side of the field. Still like the Evergreens' chances. I mean, Madison got one big play downfield, and it set them up for a field goal. Their quarterback, Owen Fielder, has been kind of cold. Fielder is 2 of 7 passing at this stage of the game. Bankston and Nevin Poppy back to receive this kick. To Poppy's direction from the 5. Nevin along the far sideline, quickly out across the 20. He busts into the secondary, and Nevin Poppy looked like he was going to bust that. He hesitated for a moment, and it probably cost him more yardage downfield. Poppy's out to the 41. That's a 36-yard kickoff return. Boy, if Nevin Poppy lowered his head and kept going, I think he would have beaten that defender who was the only guy there on the far side. Evergreens have moved the football both of the times that they've had it so far. Here's their third possession, playing with a 9-3 lead. And across the formation, Evergreens try the jet sweep, and they've got the edge across the 50, tripped up across the 50 and out to near the 45-yard line. Cohen Preby carrying for the Evergreens. Preby, I think, had only one catch last week against Hudson. Preby's a good wide receiver, but he's fast, as you saw there. So the Evergreens run the jet sweep for a second time and move the chains. Preby picked up 13 yards. Blake Bankston's one of the 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Empty backfield. Bankston's across the formation. Fake the handoff. Quarterback keeps it. Madison defense not fooled there at all. No gain. Logan George is back to the line of scrimmage. George totes it for the first time. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and Blaze Orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. Early second quarter, Evergreens have scored on both of their possessions, a field goal and a 5-yard touchdown run by Blake Bankston. Bankston's a receiver again, going to throw on second down the slant underneath Preby, spins forward and lunges forward. He's got 7 yards. Across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Makes this a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and about 4. Evergreens are 2 of 3 on 3rd down so far tonight. They need the 36-yard line. Bankston shifts back to the backfield. Extra blockers to the left side. Snap, there was motion. Did the Evergreens move, or was Madison Memorial in the neutral zone? Madison Memorial's in the neutral zone. It's going to be a first down for the Evergreens on the cheap. No, it's not. Oh, my goodness. The referee pointed the wrong direction. He did signal false start, but he pointed towards Madison's side. Come on, White Hat. We'll replay third down. Now it's 3rd and 9. Looks like the blitz is coming here. Logan George, play action. Protection's okay. Throws it out to the sidelines. It's complete. Spun down a yard short of the line to gain. That's Cole O'Brien. You know what? O'Brien got enough on that third down play. The Evergreens are going to go on 4th down here. Just a yard or two short. And the Evergreens have a 4th down play called. They're right up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers are up high on this 4th down. Can the Evergreens keep this drive going? Logan George from the pistol. Going to keep it himself, and he's got it. Got it by a yard or two to spare. He's across the 35 and maybe closer to the 34-yard line. The Evergreens on 4th down keep the drive going. So the Evergreens overcame a penalty on 3rd down, picked it up on 4th. One, two, 3 receivers to the lower side of your Zaleski Sports screen. That's Xavier Edwards, the Evergreens' best, all alone up high. Bankston again between the tackles. He busts into the second level and gets down to the 30-yard line. 5 on 1st down. Next Step Prosthetics has been providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact Next Step Prosthetics today. Timeout taken here by Madison Memorial. Their defense is back on its heels. We'll step aside for a break too. 2nd and 5 when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Welcome back to Madison. The Spartans take a timeout on defense, and you know what? Their defense has struggled. Evergreens have converted on 4th down to keep this drive going. Just outside the envelope at the 30-yard line for a 2nd and 5. Logan George gets the snap. Play action. George still has the ball. Now steps forward. George has a 1st down and goes out of bounds. He avoids a big hit. He's inside the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. George with a nice job cutting back. He got additional yardage when he busted that towards the far sideline. Evergreens in the red zone again. And the defense swarmed to Blake Bankston thinking that he had the ball. Gave Logan George just that second that he needed to shake free. 1st and 10. Just one receiver. Xavier Edwards has one-on-one coverage if the Evergreens want it. Evergreens have been very content to play power football on the ground. Pitch to Bankston. Wow, that's a big hit. Bankston didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Bankston almost looked like he got the wind knocked out of him. Needed one of his offensive linemen to get him back to his feet. -1. First time the ball's been in Blake Bankston's hands, and he hasn't gotten positive yardage. Boy, if there was ever a time for the Madison Memorial defense to get their sea legs, it's right here. If the Evergreens score a touchdown on this drive, the Spartans will be in trouble. And they'll be in an unfamiliar spot. They're not used to playing from behind. 3 receivers up high. It's a design rollout. Delayed handoff to Bankston. Bankston still on his feet. He's got 7 or 8 yards. Down to the 13-yard line. Almost looked like an old-fashioned draw play. Again, the Evergreens with long, time-consuming drives in this. It's been a ball control offense today. Evergreens 9-3 and looking for more. 3rd down. Singles to either side. Pregame is down low. Xavier Edwards is up high. Bankston in the backfield. Gets it again between the tackles, breaks through, touchdown! Offensive line won the battle at scrimmage. And Blake Bankston's got a 14-yard touchdown run. See if the Evergreens go for 2 after a missed extra point earlier. Boy, if you appreciate offensive line play, if you appreciate the blocking schemes, the Evergreens dominated at the line of scrimmage. That's what freed up Blake Bankston. It's a Jamie Wetzel Serve Pro touchdown. Called Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Going for 2, they're in. Evergreens get back the missed extra point. Our new score is 17-3. Are the Spartans in some trouble? Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Blake Bankston took the quick snap and converted the 2-point try, too. So Bankston's got 2 touchdowns and a 2-pointer. 17-3. Foundation Finance has started a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits that start from day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. The Madison Memorial defense does not have a stop in this game. The Evergreens have scored a field goal and 2 touchdowns. Bouncing kick taken from the 10-yard line. Evergreens want to guard against a big return along the far sideline all the way out to the 40-yard line. It's 31 yards of return yardage. I believe that was Levy Dugan on the return. From the 40. So back-to-back drives that Madison Memorial will start with good field position. Here's Owen Fielder. Handoff. Evergreens are in the backfield. They did a good job getting something out of this. 2 or 3 yards. Initial contact was from behind the line of scrimmage as Cam Parker carries the ball. 2nd and 7. Getting to the middle stages of the second quarter. Winner of this game plays Wanakee or Middleton. Wanakee is up 14-0. We keep that score in the lower third of our Zaleski Sports scoreboard. See that down in the lower left on second down. Looked like the running back was moving. No flag. Quarterback dances forward, spun down. It's a sack. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of a yard. Big James DeBure, 97, got home. 3rd and 8. I'll tell you, this is as close to a must-have third down conversion as you can have at this stage of the ball game. Memorial's defense has been out there forever in the first half, and you're in danger of going 3 and out and giving the ball right back to the Evergreens. Do the Evergreens blitz here? The defense is a little disorganized. Got an extra man down low now on 3rd down. Need the 50-yard line. Protection is good. Now here comes late rush. Going to flush the quarterback out. Throws underneath. It's complete. Ty Aparicio. Quarterback bought extra time with his feet, scrambling towards the near side. Boy, that was a big 3rd down conversion for Memorial. Down to the 39-yard line. Memorial breaks huddle with a new set of downs. Had him in 3rd and long. Evergreens had him right where they wanted him to. Running back up the middle, a yard, if that. Cam Parker bottled up. Ideally, Memorial, now they're more of a quick strike offense. They like to throw the ball when they can. But I think they'd like to take some time off the clock as we near halftime. Don't want to give the Evergreens the ball back with 3 timeouts and a chance to build more points. Man across the formation on 2nd and 9. Quick drop over the middle, too long. Wow. Jackson Condra was the receiver, and he had a step. Needed a better throw to get there. I get it. It's a cold night. Hard to put the ball exactly where you want to. Had a step over the middle. Here comes 3rd and 9. They picked up 3rd and 8 earlier on this drive. Can the Spartans do it again? From the 37-yard line, maybe this is 4-down territory. 2 receivers high, 1 down low. The Evergreens are sending pressure. Good protection over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Thor Fowler almost took that ball away, looking for his favorite target, Ty Aparicio. I thought the quarterback was kind of locked on. You could tell where that ball was going. It's 4th down. And it looks like the offense is staying out. They need the 29-yard line. Owen Fielder, the quarterback, came all the way over to the sideline to bring this play in. Big moment for the Everest defense here. It is 4th down. Twins up high, single receiver down low. Here we go. Protection, big rush. Quarterback steps up and he'll get the 1st down. He's going to slide eventually, I think. Yep, cut it back to the 26-yard line. Stepped up forward and used his legs to pick up the 4th down. Owen Fielder just sensed where personnel was on the field. Boy, on 4th down, if you're the quarterback and you take off, you've got to make it, and Fielder did. Getting late in the first half. Under 3.5 to play until intermission. Evergreen seems certain to go into the locker room with a lead. This is Memorial's best drive of the game. Got a whistle. Memorial's taking a timeout. This is their second of the first half. We'll take one, too, on Zaleski Sports.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Welcome back. Spartans take their second timeout on offense. They're back out for 1st and 10. Spartans wondering if they've finally figured out this tough Everest defense. The game sure feels different if the Spartans stick the ball in the end zone after this long drive. Snaps a little bit low. Quarterback's got good protection. A lot of air underneath it. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Boy, that ball was in the air for a long time. Jordan Elliott with the reception. A 26-yard catch. Spartans are in the end zone for the first time tonight. Evergreens are going to get the ball back, though, with some time. Out to try the point after touchdown. Snaps a little bit high. Kick is good. Our new score, 17-10. 3:09 to play and 3 timeouts for the Evergreens to work with when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
You know, Paul, what we're looking for today, first is that basic shopper, the one that's going to go for fruit that's in season right now, because those are the easy picks, the raspberry, the strawberry, the blueberry. But the experts, the one who are going to get the job done today and shine bright on a day like today, those are the ones shopping for the mangoes.
And when you think about vegetables at the grocery store, really there's a lot at stake, because at this point your next stop is the meat market. You don't want to be chicken when you go ahead and pick out your vegetables. You got to make sure you got the right pairing.
You know, when you double clutch on your list, that's when things quickly spiral out of control.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. This upcoming drive for the Evergreens is going to be super interesting because it's going to shape the way the second half plays out. Memorial gets the ball to start the third quarter. Will it be a one-score game, or will the Evergreens go back up by 2? Memorial's defense played a little better on the last drive, and their offense has now been heard from, so maybe the Spartans are on track. This is back in the end zone. Evergreens will down it. They don't have to bring the ball out there. Under high school rules, the ball starts at the 20-yard line, even on the muff. So the Evergreens will start 1st and 10. 3:05 on the game clock and 80 yards of real estate in front of them. We're brought to you by Camping World with a great selection of RVs at Camping World in Rothschild. They offer a great variety of brands and sizes to fit just what you're looking for. Complete with maintenance, repair services, rental options, camping gear, apparel, and more. Take your RVing to the next level. Camping World in Rothschild. Find more online at campingworld.com. On first down, delayed handoff to Bangston. Only 2 yards between the tackles. You'd really like to start off these 4-minute drill drives with a big chunk play. Not the case there on first down. Evergreens have been in front all night. Led at 1.9-0, led at 1.17-3. Designed rollout on second down, gets the shoulder square, pass underneath, complete. Evergreens have a first down. Cohen Preby. Preby's come up big. Couple of big jet sweep runs. Had a third down catch that got the Evergreens close. They went and converted on fourth down. Got the yardage there. Gain of 12. Clock stops as Pregame spun out of bounds. 2.5 to go. Xavier Edwards is the receiver up high. X has been quiet so far tonight, but big play potential at any time, and the coverage is close. Boy, I like Xavier Edwards up high there. Got a throw over the middle, complete. Evergreens are in business again. Cole O'Brien. 25 yards right over the middle. And the Evergreens now have all the time in the world. Boy, this would be heartbreaking for Madison Memorial if the Evergreens come back with a quick answer. 3 receivers up high. Prebe's the single down low. On first down, design rollout, good protection. Logan George now steps up, he'll run. George is across the 30 and out of bounds to stop the clock. Evergreens save all their timeouts. Needed the 30 for a first down, got across it, and the chains move. 10-yard scramble for George. You know what? George, he's been interception prone from time to time this season. Made a good decision there. Didn't like what he saw downfield. Tucked and ran. Got positive yardage. Moves the sticks. Good decision by the senior, Logan George. Now Bangston's in motion in the slot. Down low, Bangston's a blocker here on Prebe's reception, out of bounds. 5 yards. 6 down to the 24-yard line. At halftime, Spash football, Hard Knocks. Spash lost on this field last week. Madison Memorial ended the Panthers' season. Cluster of 3. Now Bangston's out there for 4 receivers. This spreads it out for Logan George, who keeps it himself. Dives forward. He's very close to first down yardage. This will depend on the spot. It is generous. Inside the 20-yard line, first down, Evergreens. Evergreens want to make sure that they consume the final 1:35 in the half. Don't want to give Madison Memorial the ball back with time before halftime. Just outside the red zone, just outside the 20-yard line. Again, a cluster of 3 receivers up high. Prebe's the single man down low. Misdirection. Bangston between the tackles. He's down to the 15-yard line. The Evergreens may want to spend a timeout here. We're going to get close to 1 minute left in the half. Clock continues to run instead. And the Evergreens comfortable enough in this spot to huddle up. Three receivers up high. Cademan Anderson, O'Brien, and Xavier Edwards there. Empty backfield. Got a throw, looking to Bangston. No one went with him. Bangston's all alone on a defensive breakdown. How could Blake Bangston be left uncovered there? Bangston was out of the backfield. He was a receiver on the near side, and no one went with him. 15-yard touchdown pass to an all-alone Blake Bangston. Bangston's in the end zone for a 3rd time tonight. 2 runs and a catch. And just what Madison Memorial couldn't really allow to happen. The Evergreens come back with a quick answer. Stasiak to try the extra point. This time, good. 24-10. Evergreens looking for that 2-score edge going into halftime. The final 32 seconds of the first half when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Do you have a good memory? You remember last week's game? Hudson got within 12 points late in the second quarter, and the Evergreens put up a late 2-minute drill drive and got into the end zone just before halftime. That was a big moment in that game. Gave the Evergreens more breathing room. Same story again this week. Madison Memorial gets within one score, and the Evergreens march down the field, put together an 80-yard drive, capped off by Blake Bankston's touchdown catch. And the Evergreens are back up by 14. Squib kick. Bounces around, fielded at the 15-yard line. Back to the center of the field, speed to burn. My goodness, here comes another big return. The Evergreens got to tighten up the kicking game. Still on his feet is Marion Moore. We're going to start across midfield. That's a 40-yard kickoff return. Going to start at the 44-yard line. Now the Spartans have only one timeout, but they'll work with a short field. Back and forth we go in the closing moments of the first half. Memorial's going to try and fling the ball downfield here. Owen Fielder from the pistol got a man across the formation. Evergreen send pressure, and they're going to get him. Swarmed under. Big hit, it's a sack. Maybe that changes the thinking. They may just let the clock run out now. A loss of 14 yards, and that is going to bring us to halftime. The Spartans will get the ball to start the third quarter, but the Evergreens end the half on a big defensive play. It's 24-10 at halftime. Evergreens have played another good first half of football. Our football coverage on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care in a family-oriented atmosphere. They'll help any age patients from a few days old to moms and dads keeping up with the kids. No matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues, let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Everest 24, Spartans 10 at halftime from Madison on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating. But with Access Insurance, you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Yeah, and you think about all the different techniques he's got to have in his repertoire, right? All the arrows in his quiver, and he's got all of them here today.
I mean, medium well. Do you want it rare? Special orders, pickles, no pickles, ketchup, no ketchup.
You know, what we're seeing here, Paul, the spatula control is unreal.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where he's got absolutely no beef. He's just focused on doing his job. Yeah, I mean, without these cooks, everyone would just truly be fried.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
I'm Chris Conley. It's halftime. Evergreens have led by as many as 17-3, and they lead at intermission 24-10. Let's recap our scoring. Another big game for Blake Bankston. 2 rushing touchdowns and a touchdown catch as well. Evergreens got the ball first. They drove down to the 24-yard line. They settled for a 41-yard field goal from Jake Stasiak. That's a long one for the high school game and led 3-0. Madison Memorial on their first drive picked up 1 first down, then had to punt. Evergreens marched down the field. Blake Bankston on a 5-yard touchdown run. The point after was no good. 9-0 Evergreens. Madison Memorial was heard from on their third drive. They had 1 long pass downfield. It set up a 30-yard field goal. 9-3 at the end of the first quarter. Evergreens stretched out to 17-3 on Blake Bankston's 14-yard touchdown run. And Bankston was good on the 2-point try. 17-3. Madison Memorial got their one and only touchdown with 3:50 left in the half, a 26-yard pass from their quarterback Owen Fielder to Jordan Elliott to the near side of the end zone, 17-10. But they left the Evergreens with time for the 4-minute drill. Blake Bankston was unaccounted for out of the backfield. He was a receiver and was found on the near side of the end zone, a 15-yard touchdown pass, 24-10, which is where we are now at halftime. We'll join Spash Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports. 24-10 halftime. Evergreens lead Madison Memorial on Zaleski Sports.
Ready, begin!
All right, what's up, y'all? Josh Woznicki, number 70, senior. We're walking in right now. We got Christian, outside linebacker, also senior. Game day, Marshfield, big game. Last guaranteed home game. Got to win it. We got Johnny Matthews over here. I like to just keep my game days pretty relaxed. Not do a whole lot. Just lay low. So we're walking in right now. Yeah. All right. Walking the first hour right now. We got orchestra with Grant. Just had our concert last night. It was pretty good. So won't be doing too much today. I got to clean up the stage, but yeah. All right, we just finished up. Thank you. Just finished up first hour. Hitting up a la carte for some breakfast. We got Trilek. We got Coy over here. He forgot his jersey. His mom's bringing it to him right now. So, but yeah, I got an off hour right now. So, just getting some breakfast. I know we're leaving to go hang out with some elementary kids here at 9, so it's 8:30. But
My mom's right there.
yeah,
I forgot.
see you guys there.
It was a rough morning.
All right, so I'm at Washington Elementary School right now. We every Friday send guys to the elementary schools, just hang out with the kids, have a good time, get involved with the community. We always have a lot of fun. The kids love it. It's great. Right now, I am in the gym. Essentially playing capture the flag right now. I'm on blue team, so gonna go run it up. All right, so we're going into Mrs. G's class to read. So can't take you all in there, but let you know how it goes. All right, just got done reading. Found the theme of about friendship. Pretty good story. So we're heading back to Spash now. My car's this way. So we're heading back to Spash now. We got marine bio this out, 4th hour. What you got?
I got off 4th and then ancient civilization.
Ooh, intriguing. With Sabarik?
Yup.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. So we'll catch up with y'all when we get back to Spash. All right, just got done with 4th hour. Hitting up herbs again.
Again.
Only thing we run. Only thing. Game day. All right, just got done lunch. Heading back in. I got autos. I don't know about you boys.
Oh, speech.
Ooh, yeah. 2 absolute bangers. So I think I'm helping somebody with an oil change today. So it'll be a good time. All right, we got done. Just got done with autos. About to start health here. We got Brody.
What's up?
Me and Brody. Brody doesn't play football, but
It's all right.
we're tackling health together here. So wish us luck. I like to lay low, not do a whole lot. Sometimes go and get food.
Go get food from Quick Trip, yeah.
Definitely hang out in the trainer's office for a while.
Office for like the whole rest of the school day.
Yeah, probably. We got till 4:30 till we gotta be here.
Yep.
Meetings right before 5. Bus leaves what
5:30.
5:30. No, it's like bus leaves like 5:20 or something.
Oh, 5:20. Okay.
Yeah, so just hanging out. Don't do a whole lot. So get every gear ready and everything. So see you guys later. We're on the bus. Got done with meetings. On the way to Girk. Ready to go get the win.
And week 9 is underway. It is 6-0 Marshfield on a 48-yard pass to Brooks Hinson on Marshfield's first drive. First down. Chandler's just going to keep it himself. He's got a huge haul off left tackle. Spins away. He's got the first down and plenty more. 30, cuts back in, 25. He'll be tripped up inside at the 22-yard line by Brooks Hinson. Chandler keeps it himself on the option. Cuts inside. 10, 5. He breaks a tackle and scores. Grant Chandana from 14 out takes it in, and Spash ties it up 6-6. Looking left, he's looking for Sadowska. High throw, and it's intercepted. Johnny Anatiedes has number 4 on the season. And Chandler just keeps it himself. He's got the first down and plenty more. Breaks into space. 20, he loses the football. Who's got it? Looks like Marshfield may have it. Fullback dive, and there's nothing there. Thrown to the ground is Taylor. Rhodey breaks a tackle, but he's not going to get there. He's going to get finally brought down. Bergener helped clean it up. Looks like Roska, 3rd and 6. Press coverage on Belson. It'll be Matthews gets it. He's going to have the first down and more. Still spinning his way, still on his feet. Inside the Marshfield 40, down to the 37-yard line. That's out to Anatiedes. Cuts outside, 15, 10. Inside the 10, it'll be first down and goal for Spash. Matthews, hesitations, scores. Runs over defender at the goal line and scores. Touchdown, Spash. Johnny Matthews from 4 yards out gives Spash a 12-6 lead. Spread out, 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Robinson to throw. Got Sadowska. The ball came out. That ball came out. And Walker Heck comes out with the football. Chandler looking to the road, rolling to left. He's got time. Can throw it back against the green. Got his man. And walking in for the touchdown will be Kason Sager. Kason Sager from 21 yards gets his first touchdown of the season.
Goes away, you gotta get the back coming out of the backfield, right? Okay? And you need to take 3 steps. Don't just come flying forward. Okay? You can play 5 yards off and then just get to 10 yards to the top of the numbers and fight forward. Okay? Most likely it's going to be a 10-yard out. Get up. Okay? I'll be there at 10-yard out. They ran a post. They ran a post? It was a corner. Post out corner. Okay? Post out corner. Okay? So number 1 ran the corner. That was 5. He was on the line of scrimmage. He ran a corner. The inside guy ran a post. And the outside guy ran it out. Okay? So they're going to come back to that. And in one place, I would assume pin and pull. Okay? Again, just probably watching our film, probably going to come back to pin and pull. And Nick, you missed count, right?
Receiver on each side, looking to throw. He's looking for Hinson left. Comeback route, high throw. Hinson makes the catch past the 40. Good strong hands there by Brooks Hinson for a gain of 13. Robinson to throw, looking right. Looking for the throw. That's going to be dropped in the bucket. A beautiful throw and a catch made. Hinson again. Robinson looking to throw. 5-step drop. Then he delayed handoff to Rhodey. Breaks a tackle. 10, 5, touchdown Tigers. What a play call there. Sean the play action, looking to throw, looking for an out and up. He's going to throw. He's got Belson, high catch made at the 49-yard line. He's brought down there. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Sean the quick pass out to 98. He gets another block on the outside. Breaking tackles, 25-20, and he's going to be brought down around the 15-yard line. Sean keeps it himself, gets a push, and scores without a problem. And Sean is in from a yard out with 4:39 to go. The Smash Panthers end the season 6-3 in regular season play, 5-1 in conference play. Smash picks up a 35-13 win over longtime rival Marshfield tonight. Here on Blackout Cancer right here at Gerke Field. To see the emotion of last week and everything that went with it, you bounce back against a longtime rival, and you guys come out, especially in that second quarter, and make a statement with what this Panther program is.
Yeah, I think it just speaks to the resiliency of our players, and that's what I talked about last week after the game too. I mean, I had a rough weekend, thinking about and thinking back on all those things, but our players, kids are resilient. They show a lot of that toughness. It's a great lesson for me. It's a great lesson to learn. So I'm really proud of them for being able to do that, to come out here. Marshfield's a great program too, great team. That's what we talked about too. This is a great tune-up, right? This is a great test for going into playoffs because they're a playoff team and they're a really solid team as well. So I'm really happy that we played that way.
And you talk about some of those.
Welcome back to Madison. I'm Chris Conley. The Evergreens have not been stopped in the first half. They've scored on every one of their possessions, a field goal and 3 touchdowns. There have been no turnovers in the first half of this game. 24-10 as the third quarter will be underway in just over 2 minutes. Madison Memorial gets the ball, and I got to tell you, this first drive is going to really shape how this game feels the rest of the way. Hypothetically, if Madison Memorial takes the ball, goes down the field, and scores, I mean, it's a 1-touchdown game with huge amounts of football left to play tonight. If the Evergreens get a stop and get the ball back, put more points on the board, well, then the Evergreens would have a 3-score lead for the first time in the ball game. And again, this Madison Memorial defense, the closest they've come to a stop was forcing the Evergreens to kick a field goal on the first drive of the game. The Evergreens also had the Memorial defense discombobulated when they started putting Blake Bankston. I mean, Bankston is all everything. He's the offensive player of the year in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. But when they pulled him out of the backfield and started putting him in the slot, started making him more of a receiver too, kind of an H-back, Madison Memorial defense didn't have that defense well at all. It even cost them a touchdown. Madison Memorial has put together a couple of long kickoff returns, so the Evergreens would like to clean that part up. That may have been a point of emphasis during the halftime chat. We're brought to you by Merrill Steel, your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Again, this Madison Memorial team lost only once this season to Verona, 10-0. So having a second-half deficit to make up, that's unusual territory for them. Again, they've got a lot of speed and good receivers. So that's a challenge. They have the ability to put points on the board quickly. The Evergreens kept them in check. Evergreens had 2 sacks in the first half, including one that ended the second quarter. Jordan Elliott, who has the touchdown reception for Madison Memorial, is back to return the kick, along with Marion Moore, team captain, and their best receiver throughout the season. So there is speed back there. 12 minutes on the clock to get our third quarter underway. Jake Stasiak will be kicking away. Stasiak has opted for a couple of squib kicks so far in the game. See if the Evergreens are kicking it deep here and ready to try and defend the run back. Here we go. Third quarter's underway. A bouncing kick got a whistle that stops play. Evergreens were offside. Evergreens tried a successful onside kick early in the second half last week against Hudson. But I mean, that's on film. So we're going to go 5 yards back and re-kick. I would think that the onside kick is no longer in play here. You would think. Well, I got to tell you, Memorial puts all of their up men in the center of the field, which means there may be some room towards the sidelines if that's where you try and kick this ball. Let's see what the Evergreens opt to do. We'll find out in just a moment, won't we? Again, a bouncing squib kick. It goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So the Evergreens kept the same play. And they're going to start at the 40-yard line anyway, right where the ball went out of bounds. Here comes Owen Fielder, who needs a better second half than in the first half. Fielder was inaccurate on some of his passes. But again, you know, some quarterbacks are streaky. You want to see if Owen Fielder can heat up on this cold night. They'll start at the 45-yard line for the first drive of the second half. 2 receivers low, 1 up high on 1st and 10. Play action, underneath, breaking a tackle, and that gets him 11 yards. That was going to be stopped for a gain of 5. Instead, Marion Moore is immediately heard from across midfield and down to the 44-yard line. 11 on first down. Two receivers to the near wide side of the field, a single up high. Handoff, contact at the line of scrimmage, cutting back, and it's a gain of 6 yards on first down.
Second 75% run. Seven's in the game. Seven's in, nine's off. Seven's in, nine off.
I believe that was Kendrick Haywood, and if so, his first carry today. Got 6.
Is it Cecil still?
Memorial looking to edge closer on this first drive of the second half. We're only a minute in. Gonna throw. Throwing to one-on-one coverage. The receiver's got a step. Did he catch that? Yes, he did. He's down before the end zone. Not a touchdown, but a long play downfield. The catch to Jordan Elliott. Madison's bringing in an extra lineman. And Jackson Conda, an extra tight end. Evergreens have an opportunity to substitute here, too.
Seven's coming off. Oh, he's staying back on. He's staying in. He's staying. Dager.
Both teams a little unsure of personnel. Levi Duggan was off the field, then came back in. First and goal from the 2-yard line. Quarterback keeps it. He's not in. He's not in. Stood up, maybe to the 1-yard line, but not in the end zone.
Okay.
On the Owen Fielder keeper, they're going to unpile. Boy, maybe no gain there. No gain. Well, they gave him a yard. Second and goal from the 1-yard line. Handoff, tried to leap the pile. He didn't get in. Boy, that was Cam Parker who tried to nosedive into the end zone. He was turned back.
Same personnel, though.
Spotted on the other side of the 1-yard line, so lost the length of the football. Evergreens trying to make a defensive stand right at the goal line. 3rd and 1.5 yards. Quarterback keeps it again. Again, the Evergreens, one at the line of scrimmage. He's not in. Went back to the 2-yard line. Evergreen's D-line is pushing the Madison Memorial O-line back. It's 4th down. They're going for it. Here comes a momentum-swinging play in this game. Can the Evergreens come up with 1, 2, 3, 4 stops from inside the 2-yard line? Memorial needs this like the desert needs rain. Here comes 4th down. And the Evergreens are taking a timeout. We'll take one, too. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back. It is 4th down. Madison has tried 3 plays from inside the 2-yard line and has been kept out of the end zone on all of them. Everest coach Luke Coonan, who sits to our left, believes that Madison's going to throw on 4th down. My goodness, what a roll of the dice that would be. Marion Moore, their best receiver, is the single on the near side. This is 4th down. Memorial's going for it. Tight defensive coverage. Moore's across the formation. Misdirection to the near side. He throws. It's a double pass, and it's good. A touchdown. Pitched back behind the line of scrimmage and into the end zone. A 1-yard 4th down trick play. Game on now. 2-yard touchdown pass. Extra point try. Penalty marker down before the kick. Evergreens are offside. So the ball will move half the distance to the goal line. Does this change the thinking for Memorial about going for it? Going for a 2-point try? Nope, the kicking team is still out. So Memorial is on the board before the Evergreens even get the football here in the 3rd quarter. Point after from closer is good. 24-17. This ball game just got a lot more interesting. Evergreens get the ball when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
The first tube was bent in 1968 back in a garage by our house. Shortly after that, we moved into a rented space in a machine shop.
Moving into this building in 2000 at 90,000 square feet.
So right now we sit at 165,000 square feet.
150 employees. Every day we look at how grateful we are to be where we are, but we never forget where we started. Here at J&D Tube Benders, we're a full custom hydraulic tube manufacturer. We can do anything from their simple bent tube component to a fully welded assembly.
Evergreens will get the ball. 8:17 to play in the 3rd quarter. Sponsored today by Merrill Steel, your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. For the first time in a while in this game, you just get the feeling that there's a little pressure now on the Everest offense. Nevin Poppy from the goal line. Nope, he was on the other side of the goal line, so there'll be no run back. We'll start at the 20-yard line. Right, you get the feeling the Evergreens have to do something with the football. There's Blake Bankston, there's Logan George. Only one receiver in this formation. That's Xavier Edwards at the bottom of your screen. Evergreens again shift the extra lineman to the near side. Handoff, Bankston. Got a seam, patient. Bankston picks up in the second half right where he left off. He's got 11 yards and a 1st down. That's a little disheartening for the Memorial defense. Obviously, how to contain Blake Bankston, I'm sure, was talked about in the halftime locker room. Evergreens move the extra lineman to the near side, and Bankston just picks his way through. Evergreens had an answer after Memorial's one touchdown in the first half. Do they have one here in the second? Bankston hesitates. Again, lunges forward. Bankston's got 5 yards on a play that didn't look like it was going anywhere. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or at nicolaybank.com.
Bucket, we stay on the outside, then 11 can help us. We stay on the outside, then 11 can help us.
24-17. Again, the feel of this game changes with the opening touchdown for Madison Memorial here in the third quarter. High snap. Bangston bottled up, spins, but only got a yard. Here comes 3rd and 4. Big play coming up for the Memorial defense. In this part of the field, with the ball at the 37-yard line, you would think that Everest would punt if they don't convert this 3rd down. Cohen Priebe, who's been the Evergreen's best receiver so far in this game, comes off. Extra running back is in. Reed Frame for the Evergreens. Full backfield on 3rd and 4. Gonna pass. Protection's good. Flinging downfield. Overthrown. Juggled and almost intercepted. Dangerous play. That was underthrown. Underthrown a lot. And the Evergreens are going to punt. So Memorial's going to get the ball back, down by just 1 score. Let's see if the Evergreens are indeed kicking this away. The Evergreens may be running a play here on 4th down. Try and draw the offside. It's 4th and 4. If the Evergreens indeed want to snap the ball. They're going for it. Draw to Bangston on 2nd effort, busts into the secondary and gets the 1st down. Boy, initial contact was short of the line to gain. Bangston showed the heart of a champion there. Evergreens keep the ball on 4th down. I was surprised they even went for it there. Mid-stages of the 3rd quarter now. The drive continues across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Blake Bangston coming up big every time the Evergreens call his number. New set of downs. This is Reed Frame carrying. Frame's the bigger of the 2 backs, absorbs contact, but he's got only a yard from the 36 down to the 35-yard line. Wow, that 4th down play came with the ball back at the 37-yard line. That's such a gutsy call. Evergreens rolled the dice and won. 2nd down. Quick pass underneath. It's caught. Cradling that down low is Blake Bangston. Here comes 3rd and 3. So we already know that this is 2-down territory. The Evergreens would go if 4th down comes up here, with the ball just over the 40-yard line. Xavier Edwards is down low. Do the Evergreens want to test the one-on-one coverage? Bangston's in the backfield. Offensive line shifts to the left side. Bangston again. Got only a yard. He's short. 4th down comes up again. 4th and 2. Well, there's no element of surprise here. The Evergreens are going. Evergreens need the 36-yard line. It's 4th and a long 2. Bangston and Frame are both in the backfield. Bangston's the 2nd man through. He's submarine. This is going to depend on the spot. He's very close. We're going to unpile and see where. The Evergreens think this is a 1st down, and the officials agree. Bangston got it, maybe by the length of the football. Great Lakes Cheese has joined the team at Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau. You'll work at a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company and get your career on the right path at Great Lakes Cheese. Learn more and apply at greatlakescheese.com. Boy, there was initial contact behind the line to gain. So the Evergreens go to 4th down twice and convert both times on this drive. George has the ball, got a throw, nope, tucks, runs, out of bounds. That's positive on 1st down. He's out near the 30-yard line. Boy, it's possible that both teams will have the ball only once in this 3rd quarter. After the Evergreens stop the Spartans on 1st and goal from the 2, and then 2nd and goal and 3rd and goal. A lot of time came off the clock on those plays. Now the Evergreens are driving right back. Twin receivers to either side. Fake the jet sweep. Nope, Preby's got it. And Preby's got a seam. He's inside the 20, the 10, and he's down to the 6-yard line. Evergreens are marching with an answer. That's the 3rd time they've run the jet sweep to Preby, and it's been a positive play all 3 times. Going to mark Preby back at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal, Everest. Any kind of points here stretches the lead back to a 2-score game. But again, it's the touchdowns that lead to victory. Don't want to settle on this part of the field. 2 receivers up high. Shift the offensive line, quick snap. Logan George has it. This is going to be illegal motion. Someone didn't have the snap count right. Evergreens were not set. They're going to go 5 yards back. A red zone penalty here.
We weren't set. We weren't set yet when they snapped the ball. Still moving.
And there it is. False start on the Evergreens. We saw that up here. Back to the 14-yard line. Evergreens huddle up. A 3-pack up high for the Evergreens. Bangston now in motion to the near side. Got a throw. Protection's good. Running up the middle is George. Cuts back. Gets the penalty yardage back. He's inside the 5. Dives down to the 3-yard line. You know, Bangston going in motion to the near side spread out the defense. That's what set up the run from Logan George. 2nd down, they'll spot the ball at the 4-yard line. Boy, what the Memorial defense is kicking themselves. They allowed the Evergreens to convert twice on 4th down on this drive. 2nd and goal. Bangston to the goal line. Is he in? Yes, sir. Blake Bangston. It's his 4th touchdown of the game. A 4-yard run. Memorial got within 1 score, and the Evergreens answer on their next long 80-yard drive. Bangston's 3rd running touchdown. He's caught one, too. Evergreens will shift to a regular point after touchdown try. Time took a lot of clock and results in a touchdown. Stasiak's kick is good. Our new score, 31-17. That's a Jamie Wetzel Serve Pro touchdown. Call Jamie Wetzel at Serve Pro, the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Memorial gets the ball back. Both teams have scored on their one and only drives in the 3rd quarter. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
1:27 to play in the third quarter. Memorial went for it on fourth down and scored a touchdown. Got within 24-7, and the Evergreens march 80 yards down the field, capped off by a 4-yard Blake Bankston touchdown run, back to a 2-score game. Evergreens led by 14 at halftime, and they lead by 14 right now. Everest has not quite been able to stretch this out to a 3-score lead. Evergreens are trying a pooch kick again. Memorial is on top of it, covering up at the 50-yard line. Football's brought to you by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or at nicolaybank.com. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company. They've served all of central Wisconsin for over 2 generations. Learn more at francepropane.com. Get your propane at France Propane in Schofield. Local, quality, family. Very fast-moving third quarter. From midfield, Spartans 1st and 10. Got a man across the formation. Owen Fielder's snap. Protection is good. Throws to the near side. That coverage is much too soft. Receiver cuts it back and gains 25 yards. Still on his feet. Evergreens think they have the ball. Is that a turnover? He was cutting back and still fighting for yardage. I think they're going to say that forward progress was stopped. I'm not sure about that. The receiver was trying to cut back and spin forward. They're going to say that Memorial keeps the ball, and just barely. Happened right in front of the Everest bench. Of course, there are a lot of eyes in the white jerseys on that. I mean, if the whistle hasn't sounded, and of course we're a mile away, we're up high in the press box. If the receiver is trying to cut back and spin out of that, the ball should still be live. 1st and 10. Draw play. Inside the red zone down to the 10-yard line. That's Cam Parker carrying again. Not quite 1st and goal. The ball spotted at the 11. Maybe just 1 or 2 plays left in the third quarter. Memorial was given a short field after the Evergreens tried another onside kick. Two receivers low, one receiver up high on 1st down. Man across the formation, going to throw underneath. It is caught just barely and inside the 5-yard line. That pass almost led the receiver too long. Cam Parker out of the backfield. And that's the end of the third quarter. Memorial is driving, but the Evergreens are up by 14. It's 31-17. Back in a moment on Zaleski Sports.
Elite Auto Care is a family-owned business providing top-notch car care to the Schofield, Weston, and Wausau area. They deliver honest and professional automotive repair and maintenance services with quality ASE certified technicians that you can trust. Elite Auto Care offers the latest technology and is equipped to handle all major and minor repairs on both foreign and domestic vehicles. From general maintenance, air conditioning and brakes to exhaust, axle repair, tires, or just a simple oil change. Turn to Elite Auto Care, your local family-owned auto business on Schofield Avenue in Schofield.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
The fourth quarter is here. I'm Chris Conley. second down from the 5-yard line. Get a first down if they move the ball in between the 1 and the 2. Madison's trying to get within one score for a second time in the second half. Handoff to the edge, touchdown Memorial. That's Marion Moore who carries it in. So the first play of the fourth quarter brings us to a one-score game again. Evergreens answered after the last touchdown that Memorial scored in the third quarter. Boy, everything is going to get magnified here in this fourth quarter. Extra point try. High snap. Kick. Good. 31-24. We'll be back after these messages. Evergreens to get the ball when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
You know what? On a cold night like this, does this game turn on a turnover? Neither team's turned the ball over yet. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Madison almost turned the ball over on that drive. Wide receiver had made a big catch downfield, was still fighting for extra yardage. The ball came free, but it was ruled to have been blown dead already. Evergreens answered in the third quarter. Can they do it in the fourth quarter? Kicking deep. It's going to go into the end zone. Evergreens again will start from their 20-yard line. The Memorial defense still does not have a stop in this game. But the script for this ball game sure would change if they come up with one now. We're brought to you by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. That's expresspros.com. Evergreen's offense has been good tonight, but got to keep the foot on the gas. Bankston is next to Logan George. Bankston gets the carry, follows the extra blockers, and he's got 5 or 6 yards on first down. 6. I mean, one of the headlines in this game, Memorial has no answers for Blake Bankston. Two in the backfield. And Logan George is going to throw underneath. It's complete. Out across the 40 and out to the 42-yard line. It's Cole O'Brien. So the Evergreens move the chains. You know, a lot of the Evergreens drives in this game have been time-consuming, so at some point, Madison Memorial just can't keep trading scores. Eventually, time runs out on you. Same formation, 2 running backs alongside Logan George. To Bankston between the tackles, spins out of it and has 10 yards. First down. Bankston picks up 11, moves the ball across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. This has been a punishing game for Blake Bankston. A lot of his yardage has come from between the tackles. He's absorbed a lot of hits. That's one of the differences in the postseason for this Everest team. They've kept themselves relatively healthy. Last year, one and done in the playoffs. It was an injured team, came in with a backup running back and a backup quarterback. Bangston again gets the seam. He's into the secondary. Bangston beats a man, sheds a tackle, and he's into the red zone. Bangston inside the 15-yard line. Blake Bangston is slow getting up, though. Bangston does get to his feet and will come over to the sidelines. He's coming off under his own power, and he's trotting off. But at least for this upcoming play, someone other than the Evergreen star running back will be handling the football. First down from the 13-yard line. Going to throw. Good protection, flinging to the side of the end zone. It's caught! Touchdown, Evergreens! Cole O'Brien. No, that's Cademan Anderson. Cademan Anderson. And all the protection you could want for Logan George. You give him that much time, someone's going to shake free, and it was Cademan in the far corner. So the Evergreens twice, when their lead's been whittled down to 7 points, have answered with touchdowns.
So are you going to run Dager first down?
Stasiak to try the extra point. Out of Logan George's hold, it's good. 38-24. The Evergreens been nothing if not resilient in this game. Back after a break on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
There have been no stops in the second half of this game. Memorial has had the ball twice and has scored both times. The Evergreens have had the ball twice and have answered Memorial touchdowns on both of their possessions. Axis Insurance says for all of your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always an agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. You have a friend in your corner to customize the coverage you need. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance Agency, their business revolves around you. Squibbed out of bounds. This will be the third time that the Evergreens have given the Spartans a short field. A lot of time left in the game, 9:29, which will feel like an eternity for Everest fans who are just trying to get this clock down to all zeros. On the kick out of bounds, the ball will start at the 35-yard line. Memorial is opting for the Evergreens to re-kick.
No, don't put, because they'll just keep on making us re-kick it. Yeah. Pooch it to 8.
So now the kickoff will come from the 35 instead of the 40-yard line. J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968, they've stayed in the Felch family ever since. This locally owned manufacturer specializes in tube bending, welding, brazing, hydraulic tube assemblies, end forming, cutting, machining, and laser cutting. Tubing materials include carbon steel, copper, stainless steel, and aluminum. Find or join the J&D Tube Bending team at the Schofield Industrial Park or apply online. jdtubebending.com. I think the Evergreens are going to kick deep now. Stasiak's got the ball on the tee. Well, it's a bouncing kick that will stay in the field of play from the 20. It's pitched back to the 25 along the near sideline. And again, it's a big gain out to near midfield before Marion Moore is flung out of bounds. He had a big head of steam and went deep into his own bench. The ball's going to be spotted right at the midfield marker. Yep, another short field for Madison Memorial. Boy, if the Everest defense could come up with a takeaway at this stage of the game, it would be devastating for the Spartans. It would almost feel like a winning moment. The pressure shifts back to Madison Memorial, down by 14. Owen Fielder from the pistol. Hand off, and the Evergreens win at the line of scrimmage. Oscar Latondras, hello. Cam Parker goes back 3 yards. No time like now for the defense to find its mojo again.
Yes.
And in the meantime, the Spartans huddle up between each play, and they need the ball twice. .840 at this snap. 2nd and 14, going to throw. Rolling out, there's some late pressure, and throwing out of bounds. Couldn't afford to take a sack there. Here comes 3rd and 14. When you consider that your defense hasn't gotten a stop, I would think that Madison Memorial looks at this, even though they're behind the chains right now. I think they look at this as 4 down territory.
4, cover 4. 4.
Unless the Evergreens can come up with another defensive play that changes their thinking. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. 8.5 to go in the ball game. Do the Evergreens send pressure here? Yeah, the blitz is coming here. 3rd down. They're taking a timeout. It is the Evergreens who are taking a timeout. They'll have only 1 left. We'll keep it here. Again, the Evergreens, I think, took the timeout because they wanted to make sure they had the right one-on-one defensive matchups in the secondary. But if the Evergreens are going to show pressure, if the blitz doesn't get home, you've got one-on-ones across the board. Want to make sure everyone's lined up where you want them to be.
Yep, he's on the bench. He's not moving. Oh, he's getting up.
On the sidelines, the Spartans' best receiver, Marion Moore, was on the bench after taking a big hit as he was flung out of bounds on the kickoff return. He's up off the bench now, but is still on the sidelines. I don't think he's coming into the game for this play. So the best receiver is not in the huddle for the Spartans. 2 receivers down low, 1 up high on a 3rd and 14 from the 46. Evergreens are blitzing again. Long count. Blitz is coming. Pressure flushes the quarterback out. He throws underneath. Big hit. Did he hold it? They're saying it's a catch on the far sidelines. A catch. A big hit, and the receiver holds on. 3rd and 13, came up with 15 yards and a 1st down. And Marion Moore comes back in for the Spartans. Receiver went out of bounds after making the catch, so the clock stops. 8:24 to play in the game officially. On 1st down. Going to throw again. Blitz is coming. Ran right past the quarterback, and now still going down the sidelines and out of bounds. Boy, some of the Memorial fans thought that was a late hit out of bounds and wanted more yardage. Instead, the quarterback, Owen Fielder, scrambles for 5. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 6. And again, uses the sideline, stops the clock, and extends the game. Evergreens were that close to their 3rd sack of the night. Evergreens again look like they're going to send defensive pressure. Quick drop, swing out to the sidelines. This is strung out and kept him in bounds. No gain. Cam Parker is just back to the original line of scrimmage. And the clock will continue to run. Why is the clock stopped here? There's a flag on the play. It's an illegal shift against the Spartans. They did not come set. You've got a man in motion. He's got to come set before turning upfield. He did not on that play. Going to go back 5 yards. So we'll replay 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 11 from back at the 40-yard line. Clock should wind, yes, once the ball is respotted. The clock is not moving, even though the official said wind it. Come on, guys. Clock is supposed to be moving here, and it is not. There we go. Started very late. Going to pass here. Good protection. Lofted to one-on-one coverage. Incomplete. Underthrown. Tyler Majeski was on an island there defensively for the Evergreens. One-on-one coverage. The ball was underthrown.
That's the biggest thing.
3rd and 11. They'll go on 4th down. 2 chances to pick up the 11 yards.
It's 4 stay. Mike, make sure they stay on the hash, the safeties. Doesn't get too far out.
Evergreens look like they're going to have extra defensive backs here, so maybe not a big pass rush. Let's see. Nope, on 3rd down, the Evergreens are blitzing. Quarterback steps up, and he's sacked. It's going to be 4th and longer back at the 45-yard line. Jake Rather is in there. Jake comes up with a big sack. It is 4th down and super long. There's an injured player that needs help getting off the field. That's why we've got a stoppage here.
Okay, so they're going to run that wheel. Remind Nevin to stay in his zone.
That's an Everest player that's down, I think. It is. It's going to be 4th and 16, and the Spartans are going to go for it. But let's turn our attention first to the injured player in what has been a mostly injury-free game. Marion Moore, Spartan star wide receiver, missed a couple of plays after a big hit on a kickoff return.
Stay on the hashes, even if it's single receiver side. Blitz.
So the Spartans, when play resumes, will need to get the ball across the 30 and close to the 29-yard line.
So you're going to tell Carson who he's locked.
Athletic trainer is out working with this Everest player who's now being helped to his feet.
Tell Carson.
Davion Borders coming off the field. Borders overall has had a great season. Hope to see him back out there after getting some medical attention. Here comes the 4th down play of the game. If the Evergreens come up with a stop here, it sure seems like it brings them closer to a final victory this evening. I'll tell you what, the Spartans have come up big in these spots so far. The Everest fans who are here in Madison are going to be heard from. 4th and 16, here we go. Evergreens are blitzing. It's picked up. Throw underneath. It's almost intercepted. It's a defensive stop for the first time in the ball game here in the second half. Thor Fowler was closest to it. Evergreens take over. It is the first defensive stop since halftime. We're brought to you by Mutual Wausau Insurance. Mutual of Wausau is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. I'll tell you what, the Spartans' defense simply cannot give up points here. Give up points, their season will come to an end. Logan George gets the snap, hands off to Blake Bankston. Lowers his head, the pile pushes forward. It's 5 yards on first down. Evergreens are going to keep the ball in the center of the field to keep that clock running. We'll go under 7 minutes to play in the game when the Evergreens snap it next. Evergreens are going to try and take as much time off the clock as possible. From the 49-yard line, it's 2nd and 5.
You know what I'm saying? If number 0 blocks, because they're wasted, Carson, get them back.
Play clock is down to 5 seconds. Here's the snap. Bankston again, dances, cuts back, first down. And every first down means 3 or 4 more plays to run more time off the game clock. Bankston advances the ball down to the 41-yard line. And if you remember the old Everest football, the Wayne Stephenhagen Everest football, running the ball to close out the game is going to do a lot of Everest fans' hearts some good in this spot. We're going to be at the midway point of the fourth quarter when the Evergreens snap this ball. It's 1st and 10.
We want to dagger blitz and lock Carson on 0. But if 0 blocks, then have Carson drop like Tampa and help us in zone and get the quarterback's eyes.
Bankston again tries for the edge, knows to stay in bounds, and does. He's down to the 35-yard line. Bankston's got 6 more. The Spartans used 2 of their timeouts earlier in the half, so they have only 1 remaining. Boy, just too much Blake Bankston for the Madison Memorial Spartans defense. 2nd down, Bankston's probably going to get the ball again. Reed Frame is blocking. Bankston just short of the first down. Still in bounds on the far side. Under 5 to play in the ball game. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. Got an injured player for Madison Memorial. That will stop the clock. Memorial trainer coming all the way across from the other side of the field.
We want to stay in dagger and then lock
Evergreens are setting up a date with the number 1 seed in this part of the sectional. Waunakee may wait them next week. Waunakee leads Middleton 17-0. That game is midway in the fourth quarter. Our game is probably going to end before theirs will. That Memorial player is not up yet, so we've got some concern over there on the far sideline.
Yeah, 3rd and 1. Their offensive coordinator's talking to their guys. Tell them that.
While we are in this injury stoppage, why don't we step away for a quick break? Evergreens have the ball and a 38-24 lead midway through the fourth quarter on Zaleski Sports. Back in a moment.
Does pineapple belong on pizza? That is one question your bank will never ask. They'll also never call, email, or text to ask you your username, password, or PIN. That's a total scammer move. Abbey Bank and the American Bankers Association are sharing tips to help you spot scams, fight fraud, and protect your money. Think you can outsmart the scammers? Test your scam IQ at banksneverasksthat.com. Follow us on social media for more great info this month. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
The injured player is Dane Patterson. He's a junior. Limping off, but coming off under his own power. The clock winds after the injury stoppage. 3rd and 1 for the Evergreens, and they're going to run the play clock down as long as they can. Evergreens have already defeated number 2 Hudson in level 1, and they're about to take out number 3 Madison Memorial here in a level 2 game.
Is Brendan going to run the Tampa then?
Play clock is under 10 seconds. On 3rd down, quarterback keeps it. It's a 1st down. Logan George carries. Down to the 29-yard line, another set of downs. I thought the defense last week in Hudson was tremendous. The offense has matched them every bit in this game. The Evergreens offense is going to go on the bus tonight. It's going to say we scored points every time we had the ball. At least that's the narrative of the game right now. Against a team that came in with a 9-1 record. What a feather in the offense's cap tonight. 1st and 10. Bangston again. There was initial contact at the line of scrimmage. He's forward for about 3. Madison Memorial, I think, is using their final timeout here.
When we get a 1st down and 2 minutes are left. They just called timeout? Yes, they did.
Madison will have no timeouts left, and they're taking it because they contained Blake Bangston more or less. Gave up only 3 yards on 1st down.
Okay. Oh, shit. That's a minute 30. That's a minute 30.
If the Evergreens pick up another 1st down, they've got to get the ball down to the 19-yard line. They will almost be able to run out what clock is left. And for Madison Memorial fans, I mean, your team needs the ball twice. And the game clock, game time and situation here is simply not friendly for the Spartans. We were incorrect. Memorial still has a timeout left on 2nd down. Bangston again lunges forward. They're going to mark him just short of the 1st down. They're going to say his knees were down before he stretched out towards where the 1st down marker is. 3rd and 1 again. All power football on this drive. From the 20, they need the 19. The Evergreens will bring this down to 3 minutes before they snap the ball. Logan George keeps it himself. The push brings him across the yard to gain. 1st down, Everest. We said earlier in the broadcast, the Evergreens are very well represented. Student bus, a lot of parents and fans came down to Madison. A little more than 2 hours to get home from here to there, so a happy ride home shaping up. For the student section, the Forest, and for the adults as well. Clock runs, 2.5 left in this one. Bangston again. Offensive line is winning up front. 8 yards. Clock stops. Memorial calls timeout. All right, should I admit my mistake? I was looking at the wrong half of the scoreboard. It's the Evergreens that have 1 timeout left. They will not be using it. Memorial now has 1 timeout left as well. So we've got that squared away. Again, the Evergreens don't so much need points in this situation, they need time to come off the clock. This was a pretty entertaining game. Memorial got within one touchdown twice in the second half. Evergreens answered both times. A Blake Bankston 4-yard touchdown run put the Evergreens back up by 14 in the third quarter. And Cademan Anderson's touchdown catch in the far corner of the end zone put the Evergreens back up by 14 in the fourth quarter. Down on the field to celebrate an Everest victory, we got to get Blake Bankston to come over. He was just too good today. Too good not to be in our highlight house. Bankston carries again. He's got another first down, and he's still going. He's inside the 5. Penalty marker comes into the pile as Bankston is down to the 2. Face mask, maybe? They're going to put him down at the 1-yard line.
No, he did not score.
Face mask against the defense will go half the distance to the goal line.
Okay, so we're going to be... What are we going to do to kick off? Oh, touchdown.
And now they're indicating touchdown? What do we got going here? Indicating touchdown for Blake Bankston. So Bankston's into the end zone again.
Yes.
Didn't need the half the distance to anything. He crossed the plane. Extra point try is good. It's 45-24, Evergreens. Another huge game for Blake Bankston. I'm sorry, the penalty marker that came into the pile there kind of took away some of our thunder on another Blake Bankston touchdown. The outcome of this is academic now. Bankston has rushed for 4 touchdowns and has caught a touchdown pass. He's in the end zone 5 times. The Spartans know that their season is over now. You can see some of the seniors, they're hugging one another on the near sideline. As this outcome is all set. Evergreens will play next week, and the Spartans tomorrow will be turning in their uniforms. They're assessing the personal foul face mask 15 yards on the kickoff. Blake Bankston finds pay dirt 5 times tonight. Sure looks like it'll be Everest and Wanakee next week. Still 17-0. That game's got about 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. To the end zone, Spartans will start at the 20 for what will probably be the final offensive series of their season.
Okay, Dagger blitz 6. Okay.
Spartans will end 9-2. Evergreens will improve to 9-2. And just like last week against Hudson, Madison Memorial's a good team. The Evergreens were the better team on this night, on this field, in this game.
Stay. Here they come.
Late blitz. Down goes the Spartans quarterback. Owen Fielder, a senior, planted into the turf for a loss of 7 yards. It's a 4th Everest sack today. Everest defense has been good, but this is a night where the offense has shined. And you know what? Wanakee is going to look at this game as they prepare for next Friday's Level 3 matchup. They're going to see the quality of the Evergreens on both sides of the ball. Evergreens put some good stuff on film tonight. 90 seconds left in this one. Got a throw out to the near side. It's caught. Staying inbounds, the clock will continue to run. That's Jordan Elliott. Elliott had a nice touchdown catch earlier in the first half.
21. Put 21 in if you need it.
3rd and 11. More quality time with Coach Braden Mitchell in our postgame show. Now a minute away. Pass underneath. This is caught. Ty Aparicio, big hit, and the late hit. Frustrations boil over. The teams will scuffle in the closing moments of the game.
Get our kids off.
Yeah, there's the frustration, a late hit. Offsetting, or we're going to go 15 yards back? I think this penalty is going to be against the Spartans.
Get Carson in. Yep.
Clock stops with 49 seconds left. Again, what you really don't want is anyone getting ejected and having an eligibility issue for next week's game, because only one of these teams will be playing next week.
The other one was intentional. The second one was intentional. We should be okay.
Long discussion in the closing moments here from our officiating crew.
Then we had a kid come off and he threw a flag and he looked at that kid. Who was that? Who's that?
Because our referees are not mic'd up, I'm not sure what kind of information we're going to get on what the call will be. The white hat tells us unsportsmanlike conduct against the Evergreens and unsportsmanlike conduct against the Evergreens and unsportsmanlike conduct against Madison Memorial. They offset. I couldn't tell you if anyone's been removed from the game. Over on the far sidelines, Braden Mitchell, the Everest coach, is meeting with the side judge. Evergreens are taking off Oscar Latondras. And now there's an extended discussion in front of the Madison Spartans bench with the referee and the side judge. Not exactly the way you'd like to see things end. All right, that conversation is over.
No, not, just leave it right now. Yep.
Because this was a dead ball foul after the play, this is 4th down now. If the Evergreens get a stop, they'll get to come out in victory formation. 4th and 7. Protection's good. Heaving over the middle. This overthrows everyone. Incomplete. So the Evergreens will take their victory with their offense on the field.
Ask him what down it is.
We are wondering up here if perhaps the down and distance was incorrect. Nope, it's 4th down. It's Everest ball. Evergreens are going to send out Logan George, and Logan George is going to take a knee. And the Evergreens will come out of here with a 45-24 victory. Evergreen's offense scored on every time they had the ball except for this kneel down to end the game. Logan George snaps and kneels, ball game over. 5 touchdowns for Blake Bangston, 4 rushing, 1 receiving. 45-24 is our final score today. Evergreens will play again next Friday. Wanakee awaits. That game is late in the fourth quarter against Middleton. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us for our Zaleski School coverage. Repeating our final score, it's 45-24. DC Everest eliminates Madison Memorial. Good night, everybody.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
Postgame coverage from Madison. The Evergreens are level 2 winners. 45-24 is the final score. The Evergreens saw their lead cut down to 1 touchdown twice in the second half and answered both times. Coach Braden Mitchell, Coach of the Year in the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Congratulations on that for starters.
Thank you very much.
The offense shined tonight. 0 stops, scored every time they had the ball. That's complimentary football considering how good the defense was last week and solid again tonight too.
Yes, absolutely. And we know that we have that in us, and as long as we do our job and we stick with it, and we've got 5 in the backfield, I feel pretty confident in us.
Tell me a little about the team mindset. You know, when the seedings came out, and that seems like forever ago, that must have been disappointing. This is no number 7 seeded team. I think Everest, the mindset's got to be that you're confident with whoever you're going to play from here on in.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we took about 30 seconds to feel sorry for ourselves and then got to work. And we set the tone as burn the boats, and every playoff game is about, hey, there's no turning back, and we give everything we've got.
This was a game that seemed like it could tilt either way. The 4th down stop, it was the only stop in the second half, was a big moment for the defense. And yet every time that Memorial got closer, you guys had the answer. I thought that showed a lot of resiliency.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great team that they have over there, a lot of explosive weapons that they have. So we knew it was going to be tough to stop them. But our ability to get 1 stop was huge. And then offensively, we knew as long as we took care of the ball and did our job and don't beat ourselves, we were going to be fine tonight.
Another happy bus ride home. Enjoy it, Coach.
Yes, thank you.
Blake Bankston, come on in for our postgame show. Wisconsin Valley Conference Offensive Player of the Year, consensus choice. Congratulations. This is another big win tonight. You're in the end zone 5 times, and it looked like the offensive line was consistently winning at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah, I cannot give enough credit to those boys up front. They really do it all. I'm just running behind them. They create the holes. They get a push for me. So, I mean, literally all of that credit goes to the O-line. Can't thank them enough for that.
It was a subtle change in the game, but late in the second quarter, they took you out of the backfield, started putting you in the slot, using you as a receiver. On the touchdown, it looked like the defense didn't pick you up, that you were uncovered.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the play calling. Mitchell draws up new plays every week. I don't know how he comes up with them, but obviously the defense can't stop us because, we're scoring every drive.
You know, no one can really control when a team peaks, but this team looks like it's playing its best football right now. You can't draw that up any better. Sometimes there are teams that are better earlier in the season. They don't finish as well. This team is hot at exactly the right moment.
Oh, yeah, we love the disrespect we've been getting. People count us out. Say we get a 7 seed in the brackets. We got to go against a 2 seed right away. We knock them out, and then we knock out the 3 seed. We're just going to keep riding it. We're having fun. We're winning games, and I love what we're doing right now.
Tell me, this late in the season, how's your body feeling? How are you feeling physically? Because you carry the ball a lot in these games.
Yeah, every Saturday I'm a little banged up, but we got a good rehab going, and I'm good to go by Sunday. So, yeah, we're just going to keep working.
Blake Bankston, 4 rushing touchdowns and a receiving catch, too. The Evergreens advance. They're 45-24 winners, eliminating Madison Memorial, which had been just a 1-loss team this season. Evergreens will play Waunakee next week in a level 3 game on the road. That wraps up our coverage from Madison. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everybody. Do the highlight house for us,
all right. I'm Blake Bankston, and I'm in the house.
Blake, thanks a lot for coming over. I appreciate it.